Hey guys, what's up everyone? Welcome or welcome back again to another video from the Apex Predator Billiards Club. My name is Apexelgenio, your commentator for today's match. I am bringing to you here the first of many matches where I'll be going around the island and be playing some of the best players in the semi-amateur or the pro-amateur level in Jamaica. Today's match is up against Spadezz, Orane, Rhoden, Spadezz, and yours truly, Akeen, Apexelgenio Peart. Alright, I'll definitely be taking you through the thought process of the players, what they are planning to do, how they are about thinking about the rack, the break, different things that I've learned, how to play position, how to play tactical gameplay, and all these wonderful things here. Alright, so if this is the first time here on the channel, we provide you with content for growth, consistency, developing your precision, your thought process, learning how to play defense, kicking, banking, jumping, and all the necessary things that you ought to learn as a young upcoming player, or even if you are already an advanced player, there is always something here for you to learn. So do consider smashing that subscribe button below, turning on the post notification bell to be notified whenever there are more contents of this level provided to you for you to learn and develop as a player. So I want you guys to stay tuned. This is going to be a very entertaining match, and do not forget to turn on the bell. Leave me a comment down below, let me know what you think about the match, the players, and just let me know how much you enjoy the content. So let's get this back from the break and see how Spadezz decides to run the rack. Alright guys, so we're gonna start off with the break here from Orane Rhoden, an A-class player, to say the least. A very well built player, been playing the game for little under a decade, maybe about a decade by now and by the time of this posting, but definitely a strong player who has his own accolades. Alright, so I want to take you through the thought process of both players, mistakes that may have been made, better decisions that could have been made, and of course how he decides to do what he does. Alright, so here we have a nice productive break. A productive break obviously is simply because he has first chance to swing the gun and he has started off. Now I want you to kind of look at how he plays. Nice position here. Alright, he used a bit of check size there to kind of keep the cue ball within a near vicinity. Right, he's just trying to minimize the amount of movement that is on the cue ball, and that is one of the fundamental principles in pool. You must be able to keep control of the distance or the amount of movements that the cue ball make around the table. So here he's just trying to pocket the 3 apparently here, and he's just trying to kind of open up the rack a little bit for us here. Alright, he was actually trying to also create a problem. Not sure if the focus was primarily on trying to create a problem for me, but he definitely wanted to just create some more space for him to move the cue ball. So here, just kind of pocketing the 5, playing with a bit of stun draw, just to kind of bump off the short rail, and again leaving himself with an angle that will actually get him in line. Now there he has a 1 ball that he has to play position for, so he just needs to get anywhere the top side, anywhere near to the top side of the middle of the table. So you're just kind of using some inside spin there. I believe he used a bit of center right, opening up the angles of the first rail, and then of course maintain the angle coming into the line of the shot. So he's just going to be playing a multi-rail position here, that is pocketing the 1 into the side, 1, 2, 3 rails. Speed is good, but the line, the trajectory of the cue ball there took him right into the drink. He definitely expressed some disappointment in his result there. Definitely I know that he's not necessarily angry with the result, he's more angry with himself, knowing he knows that the cue ball had a path to go there, but the speed kind of let him down there. So he's more disappointed in the execution of the shot. He knows better, so there puts him at a disadvantage here. So started off the rock here by breaking and sorry, not breaking, pardon me. We have started off this rock here by pocketing the 11, and again I just need to just be a little bit careful with my position. There you can see just kind of going around to check where I need to be. Now these 5 last objective balls here are connected towards the middle of the table, so I just need to try to get that cue ball somewhere the top side where I can see multiple pockets for the object balls. There you can see a bit of spin failed me there. I was stretching a little bit and I played a bit too much center right. Alright, definitely the angle is leading me below the 8, so I'm just going to be using the speed here and just kind of stun following the cue ball down to the lower half of the middle of the table there. Speed of the table was nice for me. If that was on my table, I would have to play it short rail and back up because of the speed, but this table is quite fast and efficient, and there we have it. A nice, well executed rock there by Apexelgenio after a uncharacteristic error there by Mr. Rhoden. But again, this is indeed a race to 3. 8 ball. This is the, I believe, if I remember, this is actually the quarterfinals. This match took Spadezz into the semifinals, and to actually, I think he actually placed second in this tournament. So after defeating me, he went all the way. Alright, we are playing at Side Pocket Billiards right here on Constant Spring Road, 120 Constant Spring Road, Kingston, Jamaica. And we are at Side Pocket Billiards, owned by a very well known fun player in today pool world, Mr. Oliver. Bless up yourself, Oliver, for providing such a wonderful venue for the players. Alright, so here we are about to commence the second rack. Let us see how well I can try to get a good break, a good spread, hopefully pocketing a ball and getting first shot at this. Alright, the score is 1-0. Race to 3, 8 ball quarterfinals between Apexelgenio and Spadezz. Alright, or Orane Rhoden, otherwise known as Spadezz. Alright, here we go. So just lining up for another good break here. I'm not very well familiar with the table I'm playing on, so a lot of adjustment is going on throughout the game. The speed, the break spot, the sweet spot to break from. Definitely gonna be hitting the rock there. Nice punch there. Cue ball didn't get away a lot, but unfortunately here I didn't actually get a chance to pocket a ball, so that is definitely an unproductive break, because Spadezz now has again the first opportunity in this rack number 2 here to swing the swinger or swing the slinger. Alright, so he's too going to be very analytical about the rack. He's behind, not far, just by a rack. Both of us are capable of running racks upon racks if the table is quite fairly clear. And if it's fairly open, I should say, we are both capable of running a rock. But there again, Spadezz just making an uncharacteristic error. He was definitely trying to play a combination there. Surely that was not a safe, because he has now just pretty much given me a lights out opportunity here to run this rock here. Alright, he has opened up a bunch of the clusters. As you can see there, I'm just trying to minimize the cue ball movement. So I'm just trying to keep the cue ball in that near vicinity. Very nice, very nice. And there I kind of drew this cue ball back a bit too much. I really wanted the 7, or did I? Apparently it seems as if I'm playing the 1, so I'm quite confident in terms of my setup. So definitely I got the cue ball where I wanted it, so that's nice too. So I have the 6, the 7, the 2, the 4 is a bit tied up with the 15, but I have the 3 ball that can kind of cushion me, so I can play the 3 near to the, maybe when I get closer to the end of the rock, and to play position onto the 4. So it's not that bad. But here I'm pretty much just kind of bumping into the 9 to hold position for the 7. But ooh, with the deep shells on these table, the shell is deep, the pocket is not tight. Actually it's a 4.5-inch pocket, but the shells are deep, so I kind of really did not look at that variable there. But Spadezz, even though it was a missed shot giving him an opportunity, but I actually blocked his pocket, so he had to play a defensive shot by playing the cue ball off his object ball and pocketing my shot, my ball, leaving me with a tough opportunity at the table. So now I'm back at the table, not having a clear view of the 7 into the corner pocket. So I'm thinking maybe about kind of throwing the 7 ball off to the cut. I don't know. Definitely it's a tight space. Table is a 9-foot table, guys. This is not easy. Alright, it's not easy. And remember, I am trying to play position. I do not want to pocket this ball and hook myself. So definitely I'm going to need to use the table speed here just a little bit too hard, missing the shot. That could be a turning point in the rock. That could be a turning point in the rock. Could this be the rock that Spadezz is looking for to actually get back? So again, he's just looking to play some sort of defense here. Alright, again leaving me with another tough shot. That was a really good safety too. I could have made a 7, but again, like I said, it may not have been as clear as it would have, or I would have liked it to be. Alright, but Spadezz here, thinking defensive, definitely trying to get his ball out of trouble, leaving the cue ball behind the 8. That was an excellent shot there. Very good thinking, smart thinking there by Orane. Definitely putting the wraps here. I have the handcuffs on. I'm gonna have to go to my trapezium kick system. Alright, this is what you see I teach you on my channel. A link will be provided in the description below for what I'm actually doing here. I'm actually not I thought, based on the measurement, I actually was using the trapezium kick system, but it's not. I'm actually just using diamond adjustment. Let's see here. Alright, so I'm just measuring up the kick. I'm looking at how much spin I'm going to need. Here we go, just angle in, angle out. Just looking at if I aim there, I should be able to come at the 2, maybe. I think. Just kind of just going through the measurements here, guys. Definitely, I do not do a kick shot ever whilst I'm playing without calculating the angle of the kick. So let's see here. Let's see if he can get himself out of this tough position here. Nicely done. Very well executed kick. Very controlled with an intent. Very well done. Leaving Spadezz a shot. But from where I was, I could not ask for better. Spadezz has some problems to solve here. He has to play proper position. So let's see what he does. He has that 15 ball. Not sure if it's clear. He's going around a couple of rails, bumping the 2. Cue ball getting away a little bit. Getting a bit fortunate. There he is. Certainly, he did not want it to touch that 2. But the pole gods are in his favor there. And it's just lined up quite nicely. Once again, he just tried to play a safe. Oh my god. The ball did not touch the rail. He was actually trying to play another defensive shot, and failure to touch the rail. Definitely, again, another uncharacteristic error by Spadezz. Definitely giving me a golden chance here to actually run this rock out. So very steady, balls are in close vicinity. 8 ball is all the way up, so I just need to make sure that I have the right angle on the 3 after pocketing the 2. Okay, so I'm looking to play the 3 ball maybe, and then trying to go 1-2 rails at the 8. So definitely this looks like I'm going to be just kind of maybe stopping the cue ball there. Not sure if I have an angle or I need to go up rail and down. Sorry, down rail and up. So let's see what I decide to do here. I'm definitely going for the 3, but let's see. I need to have an angle that's going to lead me back to playing a 1-2 rail position back onto the 8. So just a nice bump there. Oh, I wanted to definitely draw that cue ball under the 2, but I didn't put enough draw on the ball. I still have a shot though. Still have a shot. This is a finesse stroke here. I need to cut this ball straight up, and I need to try to have the cue ball go into that little lane there. So I'm definitely going to need some low outside spin here, or I should say low inside spin. Proper application of the spin. I'm going to have the spin induced throw here, have the 2 balls thrown into the pocket, and allow the spin to just glide the rail coming down into that very shallow angle there. Look at that cue ball just bumping the 15 nicely for a position. Very fortunate there with a nice bump on the right side of the 11, and I now have a shot on the 8. Just kind of making certain that I'm aware of the scratch line if I play with center ball. So here is either one of 2 things. I can either draw this 8, I can pocket this 8 and draw it into the short side rail, or I can just kind of stun follow, avoiding the 14 coming 2 rails and out to clear a nice rock, even though I won the rock by simply the unfortunate error there by Spadezz. So taking a 2 rock lead into a race to 3, I am on the hill. Definitely Spadezz know that I am only 2-0 up because of the error that he has made. Not necessarily because he didn't know what he did wrong. He certainly knows that it's just a matter of him not actually making, or the table is not playing in his favor at the moment. So certainly he knows it is not his game that's the problem. It's something more mental, not physical. Alright, it's alternate break. I broke the first rock. Sorry, pardon me. Spadezz broke the first rock. I broke the second. He's now going to be breaking the 3rd rock. That could either be a win for me, or he reduces the deficit to 1. Nice break there. Not sure if a ball was pocketed. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Apparently maybe 2 or 1 ball has been pocketed. Not sure. But Spadezz is at the table. A ball has been deposited. He's down quickly. And I guess he basically sees the pattern that he wants to run. Nice shot there. Very well executed. Very controlled. He is more than capable of running 3 rocks, guys. So even though he's down, he's not out, and he knows this. His experience has taught him well to just kind of remain calm when the pressure is on. So let's see how he goes about this rock. Very nice break, very nice shot there. Definitely taking one of his ball out of problem. He has the 10 and the 14 down here. He has the 13 near to the 2 and the 6. I believe that's the 9 ball, so he's just going to just kind of pocket the 14 here. He also has another ball near to the middle of the bottom half of the table. I believe that's the 10 maybe. He's going after the 14 now. So he's going to pocket his 14, slide over, 1 rail, back out. Beautiful shot there, very well executed. He's down into this half of the table. So what is he going to do here? He's down. He's going for the 13. I guess he's gonna stun draw a little bit. Let's see the result here. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. And he stuns across for the 9. But he's, let's see, just double checking where he needs to be after pocketing the 9. He's a tough shot on the 9 here, guys, no joke. But he knows what he needs to do, and he knows how to pull out the stop. So let's see what kind of shot he's going to play here. Yes, he's going to pocket the 14. Nicely come right up into that lane there, back to where he was. Very, very nice control. Leave me a comment in the section. Leave me a comment down below, guys. Let me know if you see another pattern that could have been run. But there you see a tough shot onto the 9 there. Has again, Spadezz has made another critical error whilst trying to clear the table. I believe this is a strike ball down here. So if he had made the 9, not sure if he was trying to put a bit more speed onto the ball, or was he trying to settle for a tougher shot. But he has definitely left me here nicely. Staying steady down here and missing the 4. But I've left him tough on the 9, and I've brought the cue ball as far as I possibly can to stop him from getting a shot onto the 10. So I guess he's just going to go for a defensive shot here. Let's see. He was considering something defensive. Is he thinking about going attacking, maybe banking and holding for long hard shot on the 9? Let's see here. He decides to just kind of bring the cue ball down onto the short rail and maybe somehow creating some problems, but again, just kind of not getting the role that he deserves or that he needs. In this game, guys, you have to play with a little bit of luck. Alright, please bear in mind that there's a lot of music that is being played in the background. So a lot of the times we as Jamaican players, we play under what is known as a vibe. Alright, we play very serious, but we also play with music beating in our ears. So it's not all quiet and we don't have all the focus that we need, but we're accustomed to this style of play. But whenever it is very serious, we have the silence that we need. So there, just off the rail, pocketing the 5, coming around back to the middle of the table there. Nice shot. I just need to kind of be careful because I have this 2 ball near to the 6. Not sure if it has a clear pocket. Not sure if it has a clear pocket at all. I have a tough shot onto the 1. The shot seems to be okay for the side, but it's tough to play the 1 into the corner and still hold positions. Let me see here. When seems as if I'm going to the side, just kind of stun drawing with a bit of low outside spin. Ooh, too much speed there, but I got second prize. I have a shot onto the 4. I just maybe just need to land right there on the rail to just kind of draw back from the 6. So I just need to land right onto the rail here. I have a nice angle. If I can just pocket this object ball with a bit of pocket speed here, it's kind of stunning over slightly. I should be able to hold the angle for the 6. So let's see here. Nice and steady. Ooh, what a miss. What a time to miss. This is definitely not something that I wanted to happen, but this was a nice this is a nice opportunity for Spadezz here to correct some of the errors that he made, and certainly he will and he must capitalize here on this crucial error that perhaps could have changed the outcome of this match. Definitely that was a rock that needed to be run, and definitely Spadezz just kind of settling himself here. Not a very tough shot. This is a relatively easy shot, but under pressure what is easy could definitely appear as being a bit difficult. And there you see, definitely not playing very well today based on the rocks that you're seeing so far. Usually in his top focus those balls are going to be potted with meticulousness. And there you go. So I'm trying to pocket the 6 here, but again, definitely did not have enough of the 6. Now I'll just giving back the rock to Spadezz. I believe though at the end of the match, I had a friend that had suggested to me, why did I not play safe? And I have to say, looking back at the rock now, I really should have just rolled that cue ball up onto that 6 and just left it behind the 2 for an offensive opportunity. But I was thinking about attack, ending the rock quick, and that has caused me just a little bit of momentum there. So the match is now at 2-1. Spadezz is actually racking up. I believe this is my time to break. Alright, definitely that kind of crushed me a bit. Alright, now looking at the rack, guys, I can see that safety was a better option. And this is why we need to think. Don't just get down sometimes and shoot. Sometimes you just take a little walk around the table to see and create your own perspective about the defense or the offensive choices we have to make. But you know, this has been a match that was this match was held about 5 months ago, and I'm now getting the time to share it with you guys. Alright, so if you're enjoying it so far, even with the mistakes that we're making, consider dropping a like, subscribing, sharing my content. Alright, so here we go, guys. Apexelgenio didn't have a productive break last time, but now I have one. Nice spread. Has a ball been deposited? Not sure. This could be crucial. Has a ball been deposited? That's 3. No, Spadezz is approaching the table, so definitely there hasn't been a ball that has gone down. Spadezz has first opportunity again, breaking out the cluster. That's one of the main importance in playing 8-ball pool. You see a problem, if you choose a group of balls to go for the run, once you have a problem, those problems need to be solved early. Spadezz has gotten a bit of momentum. He has won a rack that he should have won from the get-go. He made an error and he was returned the opportunity, so he's just thanking the pool gods there just for giving him a chance at the table. He did break out one of his earlier clusters, but I believe he has created a bit more problem for himself here. He has the 5, so he has to do another breakout, so I'm assuming he's going to play the 5 and try to break out the 1 and the 3. He has missed the 5, so I guess he was just trying to play position for the 1 into the corner. So again, a lot of crucial errors are being made. Uncharacteristic errors is what I would call them. We don't usually make these sort of mistakes when the stakes are higher, right? Definitely I've been practicing at the time of recording this video, but in fact at the time, oh my god, what a scratch. I was just trying to break out my object ball there, but I'm not sure if I chose the wrong path for the breakout. But Spadezz has definitely been given a lifeline here. Nice angle, ball in hand, nice angle, breaking out the 6 and the 7. He has the 5 down to the bottom of the rail here, and he has an opportunity, prime opportunity here to run a rock. So very nice. You just stun drawing back to the middle of the table, and he has a choice here, pretty much depending on the angle. I guess he can play the 6, roll forward 1 rail, maybe stun, maybe, I don't know, and leave an angle for the 7. So he's just stunning back out, which is natural. He can just roll this cue ball 1 rail into the line of the 8 to end the rock. He knows that this is an important rock, hence we know on a regular day would have made that 8 ball already, but just knowing that extra bit of caution needs to be taken just to be aware of where you're going to end up. So rather than he just settling for a long 8 and to take this rock and level the score at 2 apiece. Alright, so nice to the fight back there by Spadezz there. It was a bit aggressive on that 8 though. I think he just let out some steam from just missing a couple of earlier shots that could have cost him this match. But now he has the momentum, and he's in driving phase. It's now a hill match. One that should have ended 3-0 based on the mistakes made by Spadezz is now at 2 apiece. Alright guys, again, this is a good match to watch because a lot of you guys will learn a lot about us Jamaican players. We're definitely seeking opportunities to grow and to expose ourselves to the wider world. There's a lot of good players here in this country, but again, it is very difficult to maintain ourselves leaving this country with this talent. We pretty much are right where we are, becoming better and better players, but with less opportunities. If anybody's out there who can provide an opportunity for the young players just to come down, maybe see what we've got, organize an event, maybe link me up, hit me up in my Instagram. All the social websites links are below in the description box. Let me know guys if it is that you want to come on board and maybe do something for the Jamaican players and help them to exploit their talent. So here we go. Spadezz decided to just do a control soft break there, just trying to deposit a ball into the pocket, but again slightly opening up the rack. Didn't pocket the ball. Spadezz could be in trouble. I have one problem ball already identified, so I'm gonna have to deal with that a little bit later. Alright, I do not have a ball near to that ball. That it seems as if it's kissed onto the 13. So I'm gonna have to break it out at some point, or try to get a nudge or something of the sort to develop that 2 ball there. So already you can see I'm a bit concerned. I already have my opening shot. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I know which group of balls I'm going to take. But again, I am not so certain that that 2 ball, I'm not sure how to solve the problem as yet. But it's important that I first choose the nice shot to close the rack or close the match. I now know that I need to pocket a solid ball legally. Alright, so here we go. Just kind of going around a little bit, just double checking again and again. Definitely it's tied up, but I'm hoping that maybe a little nudge can help me here. But choosing to go for the solids regardless, because the 13 is tied up, but I don't have a strong opening shot on the stripes. So there you can see I was trying to just play into that small window there. Really nice shot. But again, I'm still not seeing a way maybe that I could escape the 13. I'm a bit apprehensive. I did remember at the time when I was running this rack, I was very concerned about how am I going to solve this problem. There you can see I'm very worried. This is a rack that I shouldn't have been playing this rack actually. I missed an easy 6 ball and I missed an opportunity to play safe, and now I'm in a tough position. Let's see here. Definitely would love to be able to just kind of pocket this 2 ball and get into position, but I can't. So let's see here. Believe I'm going for the shot, or am I going for a safe? I'm not sure. Believe I'm going for the shot though. I tried to go for the shot, missed badly. Spadezz have some problems. Well, he had some problems that would have been easily solved, but me missing that 7 ball there kind of did some damage to him. He has an object ball that is tied up with my 3, so that 2 he has a problem that he has to solve. There are some other players. There is Uncle Jolly and Mr. Carl Hugh, 2 veteran players in the game, been playing for ages, for a long time, and just kind of coming back into the game. So my respects goes out to you, Mr. Carl Hugh and Mr. Michael Jolly. Bless up. There's some other players in the back, young players looking on, who definitely looks up to us as young players, and we're shooting quite well. Spadezz tried to play a safety there, but didn't play as well as he could. Nice shot there, very beautiful. Nice to do nudge onto the 3 to kind of open up that problem. But again, even though I've solved one of the problem, I still have that 2 ball. That was always a concern of mine from the beginning of the rock. Still haven't caused a development. I have a slight angle onto the 7. I believe I can see it clearly, but again, very concerned. Okay, so I guess I'm trying to create an angle onto the 7 to go into the 2. So I believe a stop shot is what I'm going to play here. Really nicely done there. So I'm searching for that angle, but again I don't think it's enough. So I'm thinking about going 2 reels, just kind of nudging the edge of the 13 on either side. As you can see, if I can nudge it on either side of the 13, I just don't want to miss the 13. I will have a shot at either the 3 or the 4, or better yet, I'd have a really great shot at the 2. So right now I'm just trying to create that angle to go 2 reels into the 2 and the 13. 1, 2, just missing the outside of the 13 there. Still in big trouble. There is no breakout ball that is near the 2 and the 3. So definitely I'm in some bad shape here. I'm still at the table. A lot of things can happen. A missed shot, a missed angle, a bad angle, an overroll, an underroll. So let's see here. What am I thinking about doing here? I think I'm maybe calculating some sort of defensive play here, maybe. Just trying to see what's gonna happen if I pocket the 3 and go around a couple of rails. What is going to happen? Definitely thinking out this rock here. And this is one of the things that I have learned to add to my game, guys. The ability to be patient under pressure, to think logically, critically, crucially. Look around the table. You're gonna find more options once you think a bit more. You don't have to force yourself to think fast, just try to think logically. So let's see here. Cutting the 4 in, coming around the reel, trying to get a bit fortunate here. Just trying to come around, maybe nudging a ball and knocking out the breakout. But again, still, as I mentioned before, from the get-go of the rock, before I started running the rock, I knew this was still a problem. And there you can see I'm just looking, maybe did I miss a spot where I could actually throw this 2 ball in. Definitely just looking at my body language, I can clearly see that I'm in a bit of trouble here. So maybe I can draw. You can see I'm trying to touch. Maybe I can draw 1, 2 reels. Maybe. Okay, so I'm going for a defensive shot here. I'm trying to tie up the 13 onto the short reel. And there, that was a really nice opportunity. Good shot there. Alright, thinking defense. If I can create one more problem for Spadezz, then maybe, just maybe, I have a chance to perhaps come back to the table to play an offense and to wrap up the rock. Definitely the pressure is on, guys. And Spadezz, I've seen him playing matches. I've played many matches with him, and I've seen this young man do some stuff on the table. It's unbelievable. What a lovely shot there under pressure. Very nice. Leaving himself tough, but I know that he has a plan. He's trying to figure out what can he do, which ball can he land on to play for short side position onto the 13, meaning that he wants to come onto the side where the 8 ball is, right down to the bottom right hand pocket here. So he's definitely working something out here. He has a shot, a tough shot onto the 12. He didn't like, even though he has an opportunity, he doesn't like where he's at. And I think he's going to do something. Let's see what he decides to do here. He's gone back to the table for, I'm not sure, maybe a drink of water. I believe. Let's see here, guys. Let's watch the play out and see what happens. Alright, good. I decided to drop the video there, guys, because I think there was some questions being asked. I think he went to the bathroom. I believe that's what happened. But we're back. Here we go. He's trying to pocket the 15 and roll into some sort of position for the 13. He missed the shot and he fell short. But now I have a shot at the 3, but I need to land onto the 2. Can I see the 2? I definitely cannot. I'm squinting one of my eyes, so I cannot see the 2. So I'm gonna have to pocket the 3 and come one rail. Let's see here, measuring up the angle. The pressure is on, guys, so I'm thinking about coming one rail. Alright, so just playing. I think I played with a bit too much spin, maybe. Alright, here we go. So we're gonna just pocket the 3 ball, pardon me, and come maybe one rail. Alright, just trying to remember earlier I had pocketed a few object ball, which is why I'm taking that extra precaution. I remember pocketing a ball very close to the pocket and it missed because the shells were too deep. So just taking that extra bit of care here, just trying to draw this cue ball one rail. Just a bit of stun draw should do the work. Pocketing the 3 to play position for the 2, which is really nice, but over rolling again. Absolutely mind-boggling. I have a shot on the 2 though, but it's thin, and the 8 ball is on the same side of the cue ball. This is going to be a hell of a shot, because all I need to do is to pocket the 2, pardon me, and to just leave the cue ball on the table somewhere clear. I'm gonna have to leave myself with a tough 8, but a tough shot is better than no shot. So if I can get that cue ball to be about there, just have to play this shot with a bit of inside spin. And I believe I had done a video on this. Check in the description box below, guys. I did a video on this about how to play an object ball from the spot shot horizontal line, and how to actually predict the cue ball's path with inside spin and outside spin. Check the link or check the cards right above here, guys. So here we go. The pressure is on. Inside spin. Compensate for aiming. Let's see if I can pocket the subject ball here. And here we go. Nice, very good shot. Checking the cue ball too much. Into the drink. Definitely. What an end to this match. Spadezz has gotten a lifeline. He must finish this rack. Without a doubt, he knows that he has no more room for error. So just taking a deep breath there, as you can see, he's relieved, because obviously you can see, guys, that he was shooting very well in the first half of the match. He wasn't shooting very well, but he just kind of hold out, dog it out a bit, scrape whatever he can get, and now he is in prime position to run the rack. Very capable, expecting him to do exactly that. Played nice position. He has a shot onto the 9, he has a shot onto the 11, he has an open shot on all balls, so he just needs to connect the dots. I think he's just trying to clear up table first and just kind of have less movement on the cue ball there. Oh, definitely that's not the nicest of shots. He definitely didn't want to leave himself a bit too long. Is he going for it though? Yes, he is. He's just trying to play position here. 1-2 rails. Really nice shot there. Tough shot. Applying the spin on the cue ball there, and this is definitely in prime position. Let's see what he does here. He's going for the 9. He's aiming center ball, but he misses. Again, another uncharacteristic error, but he has just gotten fortunate. He has missed the shot, but he has snookered Apexelgenio. When the pool gods are with you, they are with you. When you're against you, they are really against you. Unbelievable, shocking miss, and a very surprising end result. What a roll! Can you leave in the comment section, do you think that Spadezz deserved this roll? After earlier he didn't get the roll, he played a positional shot, 3 rails, scratching to the side, it cost him a rock. He did miss another important shot by playing a bad safety. So well, he tried to play a safety and he missed touching the rail earlier. Do you think that he actually deserved this roll that he got? Let me know in the comment section, guys, but I do not have a choice here. I have to kick at this 1 rail to have a chance. Again guys, I'm not familiar with the angle on the table. All the mathematics that I teach about kicking systems are set to tables that are accurate, but if a table plays a bit slick or fast or high reactive rails, you've got to know how to do the adjustment. So let's see here, 1 rail kick, maybe just trying to catch the short rail to spin that 8 ball in. Let's see here. Ooh, so close. Just trying to chop it off, 2 rails. If I had just grazed that 8, I had a very good chance of making. Very disappointing though. Spadezz got a roll, a well-deserved roll. That's debatable, but let's see. He definitely is not going to miss again. For certain, he got a bit lucky. The pool gods don't love you twice, but certainly he knows that this is the end of the rock. Alright guys, I want to thank you all for staying through to this part of the video. If you have reached here and you have learned something and you like the way how Jamaicans are efficient at the game, we have a long way to go, we have a long way to grow, but you're with me guys, and I thank you all for the support. Thank you for watching. This is your boy Apexelgenio signing out. You can definitely check in the description box below. You'll see links to, you can see that the crowd is clapping us. They were all entertained by the matches. Even though I lost, I'm a true sportsman of the game. Once you play very well and you get lucky, you will win, and we are just having a discussion there. Alright, so guys, do take care until next time. This is Apexelgenio signing out. Spadezz Trophers, you can follow him on Instagram. You can also follow